Hello, page 69. We're going to talk about inventions. Inventions are so much fun because they help us do things that we couldn't do before. Let's look at these pictures of different inventions and match them with these phrases. Then we're going to make sentences to explain what the inventions are. Okay, so here are the pictures. Here are the phrases. Not tidy up room. Stop it, do it, come on back. Not tidy up room, have got robot. Tidy up room means to make your room clean. This room's not clean, but this robot is cleaning the room. Even the robot's like, I hate cleaning this dork's room. That would be 1. 2, machine help ride bike up a hill. She's going up a hill, and she's got a machine to help her. That's 2. Invention help homework. More time for friends. This pen is automatically, 自动的, automatically doing homework. And he has more time to just have a really, really big smile like this, like. I think that's that one. Machine can get places around the world 10 seconds. It can go anywhere in the world whoosh, in only 10 seconds. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's write these sentences so that they make more sense. Right now, these sentences don't make any sense, so we've got to make the sentences make sense. Make the sentences make sense. 这意思是让这些句子有道理。Make the sentences make sense. Not tidy up room. If you don't like to tidy up your room, I have got a robot that you should try. 我有一个你应该尝试的一个 robot. Number 2. I have a machine that can help you ride a bike up a hill. It has a propeller. The propeller is that thing that spins really fast. 3. This invention can help you do your homework automatically so that you have more time to spend with your friends. And 4, this machine can help you get to different places around the world in only 10 seconds. Bada bing, bada bimbo. Martin and Anna want to become inventors. Okay. Try and match the sentence parts to find out what their situation is. 他们在什么情况下? Then listen and check. Martin has got an idea for an invention and wants to be an inventor. Okay, that makes sense. But doesn't want to say what it is. That also makes sense. But doesn't know where to start. That also makes sense. Makes sense, 意思是有道理. And hasn't got enough time to work on it. Okay, all of these make sense. So now I don't know which one's which. When you don't know, just go to the next one. Number 2. He's got a job, but doesn't want to say what it is. Okay, that has nothing to do. This one doesn't make sense. We know that number 2 is not B. He's got a job and wants to be an inventor. These two don't really go together. He's got a job but doesn't know where to start. 他不知道从哪里开始和他的工作没有什么配对. There's no reason. He's got a job and hasn't got enough time to work on it. Okay, this one makes sense. He has a job. Jobs take time. So he hasn't got enough time to work on it. I think this one is D. We'll write it there, and maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong. We'll see. For now, we'll move on to number 3. Anna has got a lot of ideas and wants to be an inventor. Makes sense, but doesn't want to say what it is. No. Anna has got ideas, but she doesn't want to say what they are. 才配对. So no, no, no. Anna has got a lot of ideas, but doesn't know where to start. Okay. A and C are possible for this one. Let's move on to number 4. She's 13 and wants to be an inventor. Yes. But doesn't want to say what it is. No. But doesn't know where to start. Okay. I think she's 13 and wants to be an inventor is right. Because she's 13 but doesn't know where to start. 这两个 they don't match. 他们没有关系. So now we know that the best answer for this one is not A, it's C. If this one is C, then the only one that's left is B, but doesn't want to say what it is. So B, 有没有道理? Martin has got an idea for an invention, but doesn't want to say what it is. 他有一个好的主意，但是他不想要告诉别人他的主意是什么。这个很有道理，所以尽管这个是有点难，但是 we for sure got all of them right. 100% A+. Okay? Complete the expert's answers with should or shouldn't. Should 的意思是应该 shouldn't 的意思是不应该 You start thinking, what idea can I have to make £1,000,000? A million is 100,000 and pounds are 英镑 So 100,000英镑的一个主意你要马上开始想一下这个主意是什么这个 idea 是什么 You should start thinking 你应该开始想一下 Stop it, do it, come on back. You should start with a little idea, or you shouldn't start with a little idea. I think it's you should start with a little idea. You should think, what can I invent that makes one little thing in my life easier? Should you think that, or should you not think that? I think you should think that. You should give up your job. At first, I think you shouldn't. But because you should do your job and work on your invention at the same time, or else you would have no money. Shouldn't. You work on your best idea first. That sounds like a good idea. 你应该先 work on 你的最好的 idea. Should. You forget about your other ideas. I don't think you should forget about your other ideas. I think you should keep them in your mind. And those are my answers. Let's listen to it and see if I was right.
Unit 7, page 69. Listening. Exercises 2 and 3.
It's 8:10 on Radio 24 Hours. I'm Jackson Bradley. Welcome to Expert Opinion. Today's expert is an inventor. Her name is Karen Ely, and she is here with us to answer your questions. Good evening, Karen.
Good evening, Jackson.
Karen, I'm sure we've got lots of young people out there who want to become inventors. What would you say to them? What's your advice?
2 things. You shouldn't start thinking, what idea can I have to make £1,000,000? You should start with a little idea.
I was wrong. She just said, you should not, you shouldn't start thinking, what idea can I have to make £1,000,000? You should start with a little idea. Gee whiz.
You should think, what can I invent that makes one little thing in my life easier? For example, you often forget where you put your keys. What can you invent to help with that?
That's an interesting thought. And we have our first caller, Martin from Southampton. Hello, Martin.
Hello, Jackson. Hello, Karen. I've got a question. I've got an idea for an invention, but I don't want to say what it is, of course.
Absolutely not. If you've got a good idea, you've got to keep it to yourself first.
Right. But my question is, I've got a job, and I haven't got enough time to work on my invention. Should I give up my job?
Good question. No, you shouldn't give up your job.
No, you shouldn't give up your job.
If you don't have a job, the situation is much more stressful.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, Martin. And we've got another caller. Her name's Anna, and she's very young still. Anna, how old are you?
I'm 13 and I want to be an inventor.
Fantastic.
Yes, but my problem is that I have too many ideas. I've got so many ideas that I don't know where to start.
Good point. You're creative and you've got lots of ideas. That's wonderful, Anna. That's what an inventor needs. But I'll tell you what you should do. You should work on your best idea first. You shouldn't forget about your other ideas, but you can't work on all of them at the same time. So get yourself a book and write down all your ideas, but work on one idea first.
Okay.
And then, when you...
And then what? Did she
Unit 7.
So get yourself a book and write down all your ideas, but work on one idea first.
Okay.
And then, when you...
And then what? It ends there. Okay. Well, that was interesting. And now we know the answers. Let's go here. Grammar, should and shouldn't. Should, 应该, shouldn't, 不应该. Use should to say it's not a good idea or it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Use should not to say, no, that's not a good idea. Don't do that. Use should and shouldn't and a word from each list to give advice to these people. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I've got a headache. What a toe tong. You should take an aspirin. Aspirin is a type of medicine that would make your head not hurt. It's a type of pill, a yao pian. I'm really thirsty. Well, then you should drink. You should drink what if you're thirsty? Should you drink toilet water? No. You should drink regular water, ya dunce, ya dingus. Regular water. You should drink water. My eyes are tired. What are you ending? Layla. Not you. Should poke your eyes out. Just kidding. Don't do that. You should go to bed. Go to bed means go to sleep. Go to bed. I'm tired. You should eat book anymore. You should eat book anymore. Just kidding. You should read any more cake? Wait a minute. I think this one is you should go to bed and oh, now I know what they want us to do. You shouldn't read anymore 或者 read a book anymore. You shouldn't read anymore 的意思是你不要再读你不要再看书 My eyes are tired. You shouldn't read anymore. All right. I feel sick. Not you should not. You shouldn't eat any more cake. You shouldn't eat any more cake if you feel sick. Workbook page 64. Workbook page 64. Here we go. Open the door. Shouldn't. I want you to do this and this. Yeah, this and this. And then come back for the answers. The film starts in 10 minutes. We're late, so we should hurry up. 我们应该快一点. Dad doesn't know when he'll be home and says we should or shouldn't wait for him to eat. Okay, he doesn't know when he'll be home. He might be home soon, he might be home later. Should you wait? Nah, don't wait. Dad says you shouldn't wait. It's just a t-shirt. Why does it cost 65 pounds? It should be so expensive, or it should not be so expensive. He says, it's just a t-shirt. 今天只是一个 t-shirt而已。为什么那么贵? It shouldn't be that 贵. Why are you angry with me? You should try to understand me. 你为什么跟我生气? 你应该尝试明白为什么我是这样. She's on holiday until Monday. We should phone her before then, or we shouldn't phone her before then. I think this one shouldn't, because she's on holiday. We shouldn't bother her. 我们不要麻烦她. 但是 we should phone her before then 也是对的一个句子，你可以说这样，但是我觉得 shouldn't 更有道理. Jane doesn't like her school uniform. She thinks students should wear what they want. She doesn't like to wear 校服. She thinks that students should wear whatever they want. I'm feeling cold. I think you should put on a jumper. I can't believe it. I'm late for school again. Perhaps you should 早一点出发. Leave home earlier. I don't think Jane is very happy at all. Maybe you should talk to her. I'm a little bit nervous about my English test. You shouldn't worry so much. You shouldn't worry so much. It's not helpful. Yeah, worrying doesn't help. Studying helps. You should study. You shouldn't worry. It's getting late. We, yes, I know, shouldn't stay much longer. 我们不应该留在这里那么长时间. And the last one. Your answers can be funny or serious. All right? So I like giving funny answers. Okie dokie. Should children get money for helping at home? Yes, they should, because parents get money for the work they do. Make it a little bit smaller. Actually, that didn't help. Okay. Well. Do you think children should get money for helping at home? Tell me in the group. When I was a kid, I got money for helping at home. Not every time, but sometimes. I would have to do my chores. I would have to do my chores like every day, but I would also do extra chores, 多余 chores, and then my mom and dad would give me money. And I would buy snacks. My favorite snack when I was a kid was tacos from Taco John's. You guys probably don't even know what tacos are. You guys probably never been to a Taco John's, but tacos were my favorite snack. Okay. 1. Should students get money for going to school? Only if they teach the teachers. 只有他们教老师们一些东西, then they should get money. 2. Should the internet be free for everybody? I think it should. The internet is the hold on, let me make it bigger. The internet is the key to information. Without it, people have no ability to self-teach. You can't teach yourself without the internet. Should every child have a tablet? I don't think every child should have a tablet. A tablet is just one kind of computer. It is not as powerful as a desktop or a laptop, and it is too easy to play games on. All right, continuing with the student's book. Speaking. Read the sentences, decide whether you agree or disagree, then work it pairs. Tell your partner. Students shouldn't take phones into their lessons. Students should use computers in all lessons. There should only be 6 students in a classroom. Students shouldn't wear school uniforms. 校服. I am going to make this your homework. So for now, let's say goodbye. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, bye.